Why are you holding it like Simba in The Lion King?
I'm sacrificing it to the gods. Is this not what you asked for?
I used to be a lifeguard on the ocean. You're making the same exact face that people make when they have a stroke.
Welcome to the 10-minute power hour, everyone.
Don't
Hello.
even talk to me today.
Today, I'll be talking to Aaron about cereal rankings.
What?
Yeah, that's what we're doing today. It's a tier list of cereal. Tier-eal! It's a Tier-eal list. We're starting with a buzzword choice. Honey Nut Cheerios.
Lactose-free, reduced fat milk.
Yeah. Are we going to be doing famous cereals, Vanessa?
You're doing some of the classics and some offshoots of the classics.
Okay. Let's try Honey Nut Cheerios.
What does lactose-free 2% taste like? Just whole milk, you know? Why does the world gotta be so weird? Whoa, that is crazy. There's so much sugar in it. Hell yeah.
Honey Nut Cheerios. This is a classic.
Bowls. I love Honey Nut Cheerios.
My God, they're so good.
That's S tier, bro. Mm-hmm. That's S tier.
It absolutely is.
That's not how you spell any of that.
It's absolutely how Honey Nut Cheerios.
I have a
the
little bowl
cereals.
for your cereal dumpies.
Oh, yeah. Where'd the nut go? Where'd the nut go?
Don't ever yell that at me
Can
again.
you give me the nut?
Oh. Okay. S tier it is.
No quest tier.
Boom.
This is gonna be crazy because I haven't eaten anything today.
What's next?
Oh! Fruit Loops! One step closer to the edge, and I'm about to eat!
Okay.
Everything you pour for me!
All right. Fruit Loops were cool when I was a kid because they were like the sugary cereal that my parents wouldn't get for me. So it was exciting. Then when you're an adult, you're like, I don't know if I should put this in my body.
It's that smell, dude. Cereal is the weirdest thing because it's like you can't. What is that? Like, what's that flavor? It's sugar, but it's not like.
What is that?
But it's unique to Fruit Loops.
It's definitely not fruit. They're barely loops. How dare they say natural flavors on the front of that box?
You know what's messed up too?
What's that?
They're all the same flavor.
Okay.
People swear they can taste the difference. Tell them to blindfold themselves and guess. They never will.
So,
That actually goes in A for me.
hey, really? You put it that high?
They're good!
Can we meet in the middle and call it a B?
Sure. What do I care? It's all just brand loyalty. We're just advertising these stupid cereals for these giant corporations.
Vanessa. Oh, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Boom. That's like a little guy.
Dude, look at him. He's insane. Can you zoom in on this guy? That's way more intense than I expected Cinnamon Toast Crunch to be. And you're pouring way too much in the bowl. We're gonna run out
No,
of...
we're not. You're being such a weirdo. Daddy doesn't like when you're a weirdo.
Daddy doesn't like when other daddy whispers into his ear.
Daddy needs to just eat.
I feel like I deserve a raise after that.
This is another cereal that I prefer it when it's like soggy.
I agree. The milk washes the cinnamon away and creates a cinnamilk, which you can then enjoy later.
I really go crazy on these though. Sometimes I go A.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Crumbs.
I'm gonna sneak it into B.
This is exciting. What a great day.
I know, this is kind of fun.
Golden Grahams.
Oh.
This is another one. I enjoy it soggy. Oh, my mouth.
Do you need a minute alone with the grams?
Why? What's wrong?
I wish you were less orgasmic with so many things.
No, because it was cutting my mouth.
Oh. It was pain.
I was not enjoying it. It's pain and pleasure indivisible.
That's the Golden Grams tagline.
Pinhead comes out. Enjoy your golden grams. You open the box. Now you pour.
I like those a lot.
I like them a lot too. That's almost S tier for me.
It's close. I would never think to get Golden Grams, but they're good.
Dude, this is like, you know, when you go to like different beaches and you fill it up with different sand and you're like, this is our journey. I gotta stop using so much, man. It's almost halfway full.
Wait.
Puffs. Here comes the F.
Wait.
Dan, I have a question for you.
Tell me.
How do you love?
Truly, and for life. Why did you ask me that?
Because that's a question that they ask on the back of the Reese's Puffs.
Oh my God. Wow. I've never been a fan of like chocolate cereals. That doesn't...
That smells like an aquarium.
That does not smell right. I do not like that, Sam I am.
Why is it so salty? Does it have like a ton of sodium in it?
I think we have our first F.
I've had F.
Good. Congratulations.
The blueberry Cheerios, that was F.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't quite F.
Okay.
I feel like that was D.
D? All right.
Because at the end, it's like, oh, it's nice and sugary. Diabetes in a day. Dan,
What's our...
we can't have these. Tricks are for kids.
We can have them.
The smell hits you first.
That's really strong.
What flavor is that?
It's like Fruit Loops with like the volume turned up. Like fluoride treatment at the dentist's office when they try to replicate pina colada and stuff like that. I think they're supposed to be watermelons, but they look like pimento olives.
It's like crushed grain or popped corn, and then they're like, let's make it fruit flavored.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Where is that even in the category of what we're doing?
I feel like I've been tricked.
That's a D.
Yeah, I hated that. Getting into weird ones. Hot Wheels cereal. All right, these are about to become new experiences for us.
It comes with a stunt jump on the back. Doesn't sound fun.
It would have been fun for me in the 80s, like, whoa, I can make a little toy out of my cereal box. Now kids are like, will I cut this out and make a shitty little ramp for my Hot Wheels? Or will I look at my phone where I have the entire human history of all things ever said? Yeah, exactly. These are weird.
This is like cereal that they would put in a cartoon.
Oh, wait, before you put the milk in, try one of the marshmallows. Wait, try one
How
of the...
old is this?
It's like the least crunchy.
It's like a real marshmallow.
Is that how it's supposed to be, or is this very old?
2022.
My man.
I just bought it.
Off the shelf?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Why did they do this? There's like a lemony tinge to the loops. That might be because this is expired.
No, this is intentional.
You think
There's
so?
Definitely a lemon flavor.
This is,
That's weird.
that's bad.
To this cereal's credit, the first fruit flavor I have experienced.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I would rather lick a Hot Wheels car. I hated that.
That's an F or a D.
Yeah, that's an F, man.
Lucky Charms s'mores.
Look at his face.
I did it! You didn't think I could do it!
But they were in the rainbow the whole time.
This has honey grams in it.
It's like Honey Grams, Count Chocula, and Lucky Charms all at once. And you know what?
I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty awesome.
It's a bit much, but like, it's good. It's good.
Diabetes nuts, dude. I don't know if it's S tier, but it's definitely A tier. It does evoke the feeling of a s'more, and it's a good cereal.
Another classic.
Cocoa Puffs!
Cocoa Puffs.
Way too salty.
No spoilers, Aaron. What's this bird's name? Dave.
Sunny the cuckoo bird.
Sunny. That's
Sunny?
it. Yeah.
There's nothing sunny about Cocoa Puffs.
It's a dark night if you're eating these.
Should we try crunching some of the cereal down to make room for more cereal?
Yeah, I think that might work. Oh. Not too deep, not too deep.
This isn't going how I wanted it to. I punched a lot of cereal at work today.
I think they changed this. This does not taste like it used to. This was gross. I'd say it was a D.
Tastes like drier, if that makes any sense. It like sucks the milkiness out of your system in a way that Cocoa Puffs did not used to, as I recall.
Yeah, that's definitely a formula change. And I am hot on that concept right now.
To what purpose?
It's cheaper, probably.
It's slowly poisoning us.
Yeah. Berry Kicks! Gross!
Kid tested, parent confused. Just on the back, like, all it says is, berry. Oh, that smells terrible.
It's bad.
Oh, no.
It's really bad.
No. I feel violated.
That's really awful. I hate it.
I hate that.
That's an F. That's so lemony.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's a bad choice. It's a bad choice. Everything with lemon goes into F. Nestle's Nesquik, the cereal. We'll see what happens. I used to eat Nesquik powder, like, with a spoon, just, like, right out of the thing.
That's big brain.
Yeah, yeah. I played 5D chess! And I lost! Wow, those look exactly like Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, but you know what? It's probably gonna be exactly the same.
Okay, let's see if it is or not. It tastes better than Cocoa Puffs.
Really? Mm-hmm. This tastes like Cocoa Puffs used to taste.
Yeah, that tastes like Nesquik, because you can taste like a little bit of the powder in it.
Holy crap! We were right!
Yeah. You doubted me! This is really affecting me.
Crunch berries! Not oops all berries, just regular type.
60 years of crunch. That's what it said on the back.
I feel like that's a terrible move. If you're like, this has been around for 60 years, it's like,
Do you wonder why your grandparents are ill?
we are a dying nation, sterilizing one by one. Captain Crunch.
It looks like rocks in a museum. Like, azurite.
It looks like the kind of rock that it's like, don't lick that. This is awful.
Really terrible. Crunch, very garbage. Yeah, I'm putting that in F. I would struggle to like
fine with
eat a
that.
whole bowl of that. Frankenberry. He's way crazier looking than I remember.
Yeah.
Look at how pink this cereal is. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
It's like krill. All right, stop.
This is what flamingos eat.
That's way too candy-ish for me.
It's fun to get on Thanksgiving. Halloween.
Pilgrims died for Frankenberry.
Caramel Creeper. Oh, I'm really excited for this. Caramel apple cereal. Oh.
Where were we putting Frankenberry?
Man, I don't know. D.
D, yeah.
C.
Oh, it looks like Monster Energy drink, the cereal.
That's crazy. It's bad, but it's crazy.
This is one I'm going to need everyone in the room to try.
We're rationing.
Whoops. Perfect.
Oh, we mix cereals.
You'll be able to pass that around. Oh. It's so hypercharged with flavor.
That's an F. That is a confident F.
Just a whisper of an apple.
That's why it's so crazy. Because all this cereal is just like, I don't know, it's like vague sugar.
That's straight up candy.
Really stops you in your tracks,
Do you
doesn't
like it?
No.
Yeah, no. You don't like it, but like you also have to like go for a second handful. Toasty? Thoughts?
It's like you took packing peanuts and just pissed on top.
Yes, yes. Look at what the top of the bucket looks. These people should be arrested.
Here we go. Cereal overflow.
Thank you.
I never liked Count Chocula because the idea of marshmallows with chocolate always disgusted me.
Whoa. This family of cereals is so intense flavored.
Yeah. D, just like this guy's got between his legs, swinging around. So this is Monster Mash. It's all of them.
No.
All of them combined.
But we didn't get to Blueberry.
Including Yummy Mummy.
I couldn't find Blueberry and Yummy Mummy.
And Fruit Brutes in there.
Fruit Brute. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? It tastes better than they do individually. Mm-hmm. Not good, but better.
That's a C.
All the classic cereals are way up here.
Yeah.
And all like Chocolate Dracula and Cuckoo Puffs. It's all rough.
Kit Kat cereal. It's crispy and chocolatey. Have a cereal break. Oh, so they're advertising this as like a midday snack.
Don't shut your body down first thing.
Have some in the morning. And
God, look at that.
they're really dark.
Bro, that looks like the joint medication I give to my dog.
No. You like it?
I like that my life will end at some point.
Yeah, it's really bad.
That's-
That's terrible. That was F.
Grape nuts.
You never had grape nuts?
Grape nuts are like pieces of gravel that no matter how much milk you pour into the bowl, they're like, and then it's gone.
Why are they called grape nuts? Are they made with grapes?
It can't be. No grape would allow this. Wait. And it's gone.
Yeah.
Wow, I watched it do it in front of my very eyes.
It's like eating a road.
Bland stuff has like really opened up to me. That is like, it's dirt.
Yeah, it's too bland.
What's a depressing cereal?
It's that's a great way to put it. French toast.
Why are you holding it like Simba in The Lion King?
I'm sacrificing it to the gods. Is this not what you asked for? Right. Give us rain. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to mess up my thumb anymore.
I'm throwing a tantrum.
We're feeding this to children.
We're feeding this to us. I have a problem with that.
They're little pieces of French toast. They're so cute. What the?
Adorable.
It's like something you would get in a gashapon in Japan.
Yeah. I don't know.
I really like that.
I think it's good.
It's like mapley. That was an A for me.
Really? All right, let's do it. Cocoa Pebbles. Oh, turds milk chocolate. What a selling point. Not tastes good. All these chocolatey ones are like the same, weirdly. They're just different shapes.
Ew. Ew. There's like a plastic flavor at the end. That's an F.
Yeah, that's vile.
Wow.
Oreos, the cereal. Yum.
Why are they called Oreo O's and not Oreos?
The whole point of Oreos is like the cream filling. Like, how are they gonna replicate that?
No, you're a freak. The cookie is the best part.
I don't like the way you're talking to me. And if I had the strength to lift my arms right now, I'd be doing something about it. It does taste like fucking Oreos. I don't know how to rate that. Like, if I wanted Oreos, I'd just eat them.
This is definitely the best chocolate one that they've done
Yeah,
so
it's
far.
good. Oreo knows how to make chocolate.
It's already too much though.
Yeah,
That's a C.
okay. Eggo! You better let go of my Eggo, you piece of fucking shit!
I had this like astral projection moment. I was like, I had lived there for like 80 years. And I was like, I love you, darling. I love you too. And then I like died and then came back. It was pretty good. God, dude, I give that one a B.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not just like missing your dream wife?
No, that would make me give it like an F. I'd be like, no!
Okay.
It's not Colleen! Whatever.
My Eggo wife! Alright, the last one.
The last one!
Cookie Crisp. Great chocolate chip cookie taste.
You see, as a child, I always wanted this. And I never got it. And now as an adult, I don't want it. And I'm getting it. That's F.
F. All the magnets. Look at this nonsense. We didn't even try the bucket.
This is probably the grossest one that we've ever done.
Keep it all together and put it in your mouth. Do it. Oh, yeah! Hell yeah!
I breathed it in and my body was like, yo. I let you do a lot of things to me. This one ain't it, Chief. There was more. If you missed it, it's on Patreon, patreon.com/GameGrumps. You gotta see it to believe it. Pay us money.
Please, we have medical bills. Now.